Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today's February the 3rd, 2021. We're going to talk about two growth stocks that are ready to rip higher in price. If this is your first time watching our video, before I go into that, if this is your first time watching our video, make sure hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel, because what we're going to do on this particular video, we're going to look at the price chart to see if that is actually the case. Because looking at this article, there are a plethora of analysts who cover these stocks, right? They get paid an insurmountable amount of money to follow these stocks, and you should be able to see their convictions on the price chart. So rather than going too deep into the market or this article, we simply look at the price chart. And once you look at the price chart, you're able to eliminate all of these articles. You don't have to pay attention to all of this jargon that they utilize just to convince us that the market of these particular stocks are a buy. So these two growth stocks that this article goes into are Atlassian, which is right here, Atlassian Corporation. The ticker symbol is TEAM. And then the second one is HueFin Software Technologies. Ticker symbol is TUFN. So when we look at these price charts, we need to see whether or not these stocks are ready to go higher in price, plain and simple. That is the title of this article. So looking at the analysts though, let's look at their conviction so far for Atlassian. So let's go ahead and click here, and you all can see that this is the stock forecast and price targets for these analysts. And look at all of these 5-star analysts who are covering this particular stock. And the majority of them has this particular stock as a strong buy. Out of 16 ratings, 12 of them are stating that Atlassian is a buy. 4 of them are simply stating to hold. Now, from the close price of $248, the average price is $264.85, which would be about a 6.46% increase from yesterday's closed trade price, right? So they are truly covering this particular stock. And as you can tell, majority of them are looking for this particular market to go higher in price. So we should see that on a price chart, right? Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. So this is the price chart for Atlassian Corporation. And as I zoom out, what has been going on in this market for this particular stock? You can already tell it's in an upward trend. I mean, a massive upward trend over the last couple of years. I mean, starting since 2017, this market in Atlassian has been in a massive tear movement higher in price. This is the actual trend that the market in Atlassian is going through. It's in a very strong trend right now. All right. So we're going to follow that. So far, based off those 16 analyst ratings, majority of them are calling for the price to go higher. And it has. So now they're looking for the market in Atlassian to at least come to $264.85, right? So let's go ahead and see how much of a percentage that is. $264.68. So let's do it there. So that's about 6.5% market movement. So we can expect at least that's the average price that these analysts are looking from their overall price, individual price targets, right? Some of them are looking at 275, 260, which literally is almost there now. And that would be making all-time highs. So it's not impossible for this market in Atlassian to tap $260 to $264.78. That is definitely in the realm of possibility in the market. Now, when I say that is ready to rip higher or run higher, not just for it to hit $264.78. I mean, it's just a movement higher in price. When I say run higher, I mean, you're expecting the market to at least come up to this ultimate price target, which is around 350. That's a run higher. Okay. But overall, I mean, looking at the chart, those analysts are definitely in play. We're definitely seeing the market in Atlassian giving us that strength. So based off those 12 analysts, this price chart is definitely in tune with what they're forecasting and what their price targets are. I mean, in the next 3 days, this market definitely looks to continue to see higher price movement. And one thing that we're going to do is we're going to continue to forecast that out in the market as well. I mean, they've done all the work. They've done all the research. They've done all of the expectations as to where price is going to go. The only thing we needed to do is simply look at the chart to see if it's in line with what they're expecting. And over the last couple of days, the market in Atlassian definitely looks to continue to see that moving higher in price. So we're going to continue to forecast that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and increase this up like another, make it 12%. Okay, so that will be right there around $280, right? Now, we would TP right here to where the average price was, $264.85, which is what? About 6%. We'll do that there, 264.51. We'll TP some of that market there, but we'll keep it all the way up there around 280. Okay, so the strength in the market in Atlassian is definitely here. We will be in agreement with those analysts into stating that the market looks to continue to see higher price. Let's bring that over. Now, what do you all think? Do you think the market in Atlassian is going to continue to go higher in price? Are you in line with these 16 analysts? Are you in line with the trap? Let us know. Also, let's look at the second one. Before I let you all go, the second one in this article was HueFin. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at HueFin real quick. And let's see what these analysts are saying for this particular stock. So HueFin Software Technologies, you guys can see it has a moderate buy rating. You know, only 4 analysts are covering this particular stock. 1 is a buy, 3 are holds. Okay. So you all can see right here. Majority of them are expecting downside price pressure to come into this market for HueFin. The highest one is right here by Andrew, about 51% movement lower. That was 10 months ago though. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. He reiterated it 10 months ago. The latest one is a hold from Brent Thiel, worked for Jefferies, about 2% downside is what he's anticipating. And he reiterated that rating about 2 days ago as well. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. So this is HueFin. So looking at this particular market in HueFin, you guys can see it has been in a downtrend. So many analysts are looking for the market to be a hold, not expecting it to be a buy rating. But one thing you can tell that many stocks have been through since we had that movement lower in March of 2020 has been in an upward trend, right? HueFin is not the exception. It has also seen pretty good movement to the upside. And this started back in December of last year. This market has been in a tear, has been ripping higher already, as the article tried to emphasize in its title. So the only thing we really need to do is anticipate how high this market can go. Now, they are expecting the market in HueFin to be a hold. So I would say maybe around $16 as support, all the way up there towards $20 as restriction. Okay. Now, looking at this particular chart, though, the market in HueFin doesn't look all that weak. If anything, we're going to find some rejection around the top of this particular 3-day price bar, which is around $19.64 to $20. That will be the area of restriction of to which we will be expecting sellers to appear. Okay. So that's still about, 9% market movement to the upside. And that will continue so long as price trades above $16. We can expect that. So based off what these 4 analysts are saying about HueFin, yeah, I'm not saying that the market is going to run higher. I wouldn't agree with the article from that standpoint, but it still has a little bit of legs in order to move higher price. That's why we identified $20 as restriction into the market. So yeah, we would be expecting the market in HueFin to go higher in price, but for the most part, I think it's running out of steam. So, I mean, let everyone else know what you think about these 2 stocks that are ready to run these two growth stocks from this article? Are you in agreement with these analysts, or do you think something totally different? That's one of the best things about the markets, that you're able to use your own opinions, do your own research, and come up with your own thesis. So what do you all see in the market for these two growth stocks? Do you think they're going to continue to go high in price? Or do you see something totally different? Let us know. Make sure you maintain that profitability. Now you know what to do. Trade different.